A soccer ball is kicked straight up from the ground and reaches a height of 23 meters before coming back down. So let's draw a picture of this. Here's our field. Soccer ball goes up. Soccer ball goes straight down. This is a neat trick, right? It explodes off the ground, right? And this distance is 23 meters. So let's go ground to the top. We always go ground to the top on these up and down ones, right? At the top, our final velocity is going to be 0. All the way up, it's going to accelerate down. That's why it stops, by the way. And then our displacement here is 23 meters. Okay. And I can't solve for t because there's no formula that's missing vi. So I'm going to use no t to find vi. Okay? I think. Yeah, that's what we have to do. Okay, so here we go. So let's do it. That's this. Vf squared is vi squared plus 2ax. You can't daydream and do this. Okay, so 0 squared equals vi squared plus 2 times negative 9.8 times 23. Okay, so 2 times negative 9.8 times 23 is negative 450.8. I'm going to go the opposite of vi squared equals negative 450.8. So I did two things. I multiplied this all out, and then I also put the vi on that side. I'm going to get rid of these negative signs, and then I'm going to square root. So second square root, the opposite of the answer. I get 21.23. So that's my initial velocity, right? And then it says what time does it spend in the air total? I'm going to use no x for that, guys. I'm going to use vf equals vi plus at. There's nothing on that. It's not squared. That's just that, I'm spacing out here. Okay, so 0 equals 21.232 plus negative 9.8 times t. So negative 21.232 equals negative 9.8 times t. And I just divide that by 9.8, right? And I get 2.1665. Notice that that's not the answer here because it says time in the air, right? So time in the air, it's going to spend 2.1665 up plus 2.1665 down. Well, just multiply by 2, right? Total time in the air, we're just figuring out the time to the top, right? Total time in the air, just multiply by 2. So I'm getting 4.333 seconds. Ta-da. This is our initial velocity. There's our time in the air. So again, for these guys where you're shooting it straight up in the air, go from the ground to the top. The time is going to be half the total time. So if I give you the time, cut it in half. If you calculate the time, double it to get the total time in the air, right? There's that trick. The final velocity is 0. This is why we go to the top, right? Is that we know the final velocity. That gives us two things. And then, of course, I'll tell you something else, right? Like the time or the initial velocity or the displacement in this case. That's about it.